Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? It's Tansy Faye. If you're new here and you want to join the list, just write join with your question. And yeah, please write a question. I know maybe some of you don't want that shown. I do understand, but if you do write a question, when you write join, it will make the list go faster and I'll get to your turn faster and so that everybody gets a turn. So yeah, I feel like I need to be more strict. If you don't write a question after join, you may miss your turn because it just takes too long with so many people to just look for your question in the chat. It's just easier for me if you join with your question. And yeah, it just makes things go a little bit more smoothly for everyone. So yeah, I just want everyone to have some fun. So yeah, while you're waiting for your question as well, you can ask Nightbot a question by writing exclamation mark magical, and Nightbot will just give you a percentage of how magical you are for fun, as well as if you want to ask a yes or no question for Nightbot, just write exclamation mark 8 ball, and it'll give you a yes or no answer. Or if you want a oracle card message from Nightbot as well, you can write exclamation mark oracle. Nightbot is not a real person. I know some people seem to think that it is, but it's not. It's just a robot that keeps track of my list so I know who is next. Also, when you do write join, make sure the Nightbot did add you to the list. Nightbot will say that you have successfully joined. If you don't see Nightbot saying that to you, that means you have not successfully joined the list, if that makes any sense. Ronnie, if you need any help, he is in the chat and you can ask him any questions. And Miss Moonlight, if you see her in the chat as well. I also want to say I do have a legal disclaimer in the description down below if you want to check that out. My readings are for 18 and over, so I'm not no one's parent here, so that is your responsibility, and just letting you know that now. So let's just get to it. I'm going to switch the cards around. Before I do that, I do want to say that it is a new moon in Virgo, and what that means for you is that it's the beginning, and new moons always represent new beginnings, new starts to things. It also represents that it's a good time to give rather than receive. So under a new moon is always a good time to think about donating to charity, like, you know, any clothes you're not wearing or anything like that. And that also can boost and change your energy. So I'm going to go right into the reading. So I'm just going to switch the screen so you can see that as well. There you go. Hopefully everything is going to work. Sorry about that. Sometimes my card camera has a mind of its own, but we'll do our best. Hi everyone. Hi Jean. Hi Lalima. Hi Paula. Hi Amara. Hi Blessed One. Hi Christine. How are you? Hi Awesome. Hopefully I said hi to everybody. Everybody welcome. Hi Victoria. Hi Macaroni. I'm so glad you made it. Blessed One, please write your answer, guys. Please, please, please write your question in the join. After the join, please write your question. Because pretty soon I'm going to start to miss your turn and not do readings if there's no questions. Because it's just a waste of time, I think, for other people who are in the chat, right? It's kind of like making it fair. Blessed One. Okay, adjust to general? Okay, awesome. Just please write general if you just want a general in the question next time, though, okay? Just giving everybody a warning that pretty soon I'm just going to, like, skip over you because so many people complain that they don't get a turn. Okay, so a general reading for blessed one. General reading. Ooh. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. I feel like for the Nine of Wands, I feel like you've been like trying to cope with some anxiety or some stress. I'm not sure what that is for you, but I do feel like there's just a little bit of like that kind of energy around tension. Yeah. I also feel like there's an energy around um I don't know if it's like you're not sleeping well or you're just kind of like feeling down or tired, but I do feel that energy. But you do have the sun, so I do feel like with the new moon, once the new moon is like fully started, like tomorrow, at some point, I feel like the energy will change. Every time when there's a full moon or new moon, that like brings down some energy sometimes, or sometimes for other people it makes you like really hyper. For the sun, I do feel like there is an opportunity for you, but I do feel like at the same time of this opportunity, you have like you're gonna feel like you're fulfilled. I feel like you're gonna feel like you're just on top of things, or you're just like feeling a better sense of direction of where you're going. You have the Death card in the dark, so I do feel like the changes are coming for you, but I feel like these changes are gonna be like a little bit delayed. They're not gonna come as quickly as maybe you were expecting them to, but whatever these changes or whatever you feel like is coming for you, it's just going to take a little bit more time. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands, I do feel like some of this, whatever the stress or anxiety is, I do feel like it's going to come to an end. Or just you can have just a better hang of it overall. With the Ten of Wands as well, I do feel like there is an energy around, and like you feel like you're doing it all, and I feel like you're putting all your focus into your responsibilities and all of that sort of thing. But I do feel like there may be some energy about wanting to have some fun, like you need to get some excitement, change your mood sometimes, and all of that. For the Ten of Cups, ooh, I just clarified, the Ten of Cups, I do feel like this is an energy that's coming for you. Again, I do feel like there is good things coming for you. I just feel like there might be a little bit of a delay for some reason. I don't know if it's like your own energy that needs to be changed, or, the Ten of Cups can also represent a commitment or like some kind of like balance. I feel like it's more about a work situation than a family situation, but it could be like your family or home situation as well. I'm going to get a little bit more balance for you. That's what I got. Hi, Unique. How are you? Welcome. Been seeing a lot of new people in the chat recently. So, Jean, no message. What is your message, Jean? Is Jean still here? Oh, there it is. So, Jean, what was your question, Jean? Oh, there we go. I see it. Chat wouldn't let me post it. Huh. Well, do you have a question? I don't know if my chat is a little bit delayed from you guys, but Reposted 5 times. Okay, I know, but you have to like put the question. You have to put your like yeah. If it's when you rejoin, you put space and question. No, maybe try joining the list again with your question if you don't want. Like I don't know. You can just write your question. I'm not gonna go through the chat looking for everybody's questions. That's not something I'm doing. I'm sorry, but I'm not searching through the chat for everybody's questions. Ask what? I don't read anybody's questions unless I know exactly what they're looking for. Like if you just want a general reading, I'll do a general reading. G's feelings and intentions for future actions? Okay. So you want to know what G's feelings and intentions and future actions are. Gotcha. So this is for Jean. What's G's feelings and intentions for the future? Well, yeah, I can only write like it just like this is just like if you want like a long reading, I do private readings, but this is just quick reading, so yeah, I can't write more than like 100 characters, and that includes spaces and commas and all that sort of thing. Let's see what G's intentions are towards Jean. These are just quick, fast readings that I do live. For the Seven of Wands, you do have an energy around taking a break. I don't know if G's been like trying to just chill, kind of just live life as it is, no future plans going on here. For the Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands, I do feel like there's a little bit of a challenge. I'm not sure what this challenge is for G. Maybe just feels like he's busy with some work or some sort of thing. I do feel like there's an energy about him just being preoccupied with other things. You have the Emperor. So with the Emperor, I do feel like a G is trying to like stay on top of things. I do feel like he's like working or trying to work, whatever the energy is. I do feel like he feels like he's really focused on his responsibilities moving forward. So I don't know how this affects your energy though, but that is the energy I'm picking up from G. You have the Five of Swords in the dark, so I do feel like G is feeling guilty about something. I don't know if you know what that is, but I do feel like there's energy where he may be misleading you a little bit. I really feel like he's not trying to mislead you, but I do feel like he's not really being direct about what his intentions are towards you, or, um, you know, I just feel that energy. Yeah, you have a Black Crow though, so I do feel like either you or G is going through some kind of like transitioning or like things are just changing overall. You have the Two of Wands too. For the Two of Wands, I do feel like there is some progress in the direction of your relationship with him, and I'm not sure what this relationship is, but I do feel like if it's like G is trying to get out of his comfort zone with you for some reason. So I don't know if this is like the beginning of a relationship or what this is, but I do feel like there's some kind of tension between the two of you. I don't know if you're like still in the learning phases of each other or if something new has come up within your relationship. But that's what I got for you. I don't know. I'm not sure if any of that resonated with you because there's a lot of energies going on with G. There's a lot going on there with him. He keeps messaging me and then stops. Yeah, the cards are saying that he's misleading you, but I don't feel like he's intending to do that. I feel like he's just curious about you and he wants to know more about you, but he's not really putting a lot of effort into a relationship with anyone at this time. He's just kind of like curious and does want to get to know you. I feel like, the cards are picking up that he is misleading you, but I don't feel like his intentions are trying to. I just feel like he's very occupied with some other responsibilities that he has going on with him right now. That's what the cards are kind of saying. That's what I got for you. Hi, Karen. How are you? Also, I forgot to say this at the beginning, but if you do want a new moon reading, I do moon readings as well. So for a new moon reading, you just write join, new moon reading. Yeah. For some fun things to do since it is a new moon. You can always see what Mama Moon has to tell you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Karen. Thank you. Oh, you're worried that you're misleading him? Ah, I see. Maybe that's where that energy is from. And tarot roles can always be reversed. Nita. Will I pass exam tomorrow? Ooh, will Nita pass exam tomorrow? That's always like so nerve-wracking. I hate doing exams. I feel for you, Nita. Let's see. Will Nita pass exam tomorrow? How will it go? Let's see. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. I do feel like it's going to go well overall. Like, you got a lot of yes cards here. So I do feel like it will go well. I do feel like, the High Priestess is like, listen to your intuition, listen to your instincts. Which I feel like what that means for you when you're doing your exam is like, don't second guess yourself. Like, if you think of the answer, don't second guess yourself because sometimes that's where people go wrong in those types of things. So that they know the answer, but then they go to write it, and then they're like, I'm not sure if that's the right answer, and then you like go and do something else, and then it's like they were right the first time. So I feel like the universe, the cards, whoever has your back is like telling you, don't second guess yourself. You got this. You can do what you're doing. You got the magician, so you got magic. You can make magic happen here. I can feel that for you. I can feel like your concentration and you're being determined and resourceful. Maybe I feel like you've been like studying for this. I feel you. You do have the Page of Swords in the dark, so I don't know if this energy is kind of like focused on your long-term vision, but I feel like it's kind of like lacking a little bit. So I don't know if you're lacking some insight as to where you're going to go after this exam, like what your expectations are with this and where you're going with. I don't know if that is something that is still in the air of questioning or not, but it's sort of the energy I'm feeling. I do see the Three of Cups, so I do feel like there will be a celebration coming for you. If you're passing all your exams, I can see that being a celebration and something worth celebrating. That looks fun. Oops. The cards had a fit. Awesome. How did Dan feel about seeing me? Ooh, how did Dan feel about awesome today? Or whenever it was. How does the cards whenever all the energy is getting excited? I feel like he was excited to see you before I even see the cards. How did Dan feel about awesome? The Five of Pentacles, the King. Oh, interesting. The Five of Pentacles, I feel like when he saw you, he was nervous. I feel like Dan was nervous. That's the first thing I'm feeling. I feel like there was excitement and nervousness and, all that sort of thing for some reason. There's the the King of Pentacles is in the dark, so I do feel like there's an energy about um feeling a little bit busy, or like I don't know if he was like preoccupied in his mind with other things, and I feel like there's a little bit of regret with that, not having all the focus on when he saw you. I don't know if you guys had a conversation or not, but I do feel like there's an energy is like, oh, I should have like spent more time, or I should have like listened more, or whatever that was for you. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like Ten of Swords. Why did I say Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords is kind of like a positive beginning. The Ten of Wands, I do feel like that Dan was focused on something else during that time. I don't know if it was like work or another responsibility that he had. So I feel like there was some regret about not really paying as much attention to you. as maybe he should have. I do feel that. The Five of Cups, I do feel like is thinking about you. I do feel like, I don't know if it's you or Dan, but I feel like one of you are going through some changes, and I feel like some of these changes may be a little bit challenging at the moment. I don't know if that affected the energy of that situation, but overall, I do feel like um, Dan was happy to see you, or like had a little bit of excitement of seeing you. I just feel like there was other energies around him at that time that was kind of like pulling him away. Yeah, he was busy. Yeah, I could feel his mind was like elsewhere, and it's kind of like, oh, I should have had more focus, but there was just something else that was there, you know. Okay, awesome. Hopefully things will get better once he figures out that whatever that was, you know. Amara, what is coming towards me in the future? Ooh. What is coming to Myra in the near future? Ooh, this one wanted to be out. Seven of Cups. Oh, there's going to be choices. Choices and decisions. Let's see here. Ooh. You got the Seven of Cups, the Strength, and the Lovers. Huh. The Seven of Cups, I definitely feel like right away is like you're gonna have some decisions to make or some choices that you have to choose between. But I feel like, take your time with these choices. Some of these choices may be a good one for you. Some of them may not be, good for you or good for you right now. You also have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, I do feel like you're on the right path. I do feel like you're going into the right direction, but I also feel like this direction may take a little bit longer to get through. I do feel like there's a little bit of frustration moving forward in this. Um, I don't know if there is somebody else involved in making these decisions or choices, but I do feel like there's an energy about maybe being a little bit jealous or a little bit frustrated with some scattered energy. I don't know what that is for you. I just feeling someone's maybe a little bit over themselves towards you. I don't know if you know who that is, or if that is someone, or if that is something to expect coming for you. You do have the strength, so I do feel like whatever this is, you do have the strength, you do have the courage to get through this. I do feel like it's okay for you to take your time and go through these decisions or choices that you have available to you, like carefully. Like you don't have to rush into anything. Is what I'm trying to say here. You do have the Lovers, so I do feel like there is love coming for you. The Lovers, you can't deny that for sure. I do feel like there's love and romance and that sort of thing coming for you as well. I'm not sure if these two things are connected or not, so be mindful. I'm hoping these are two different people, but if this is the same person that's coming for you, be a little mindful of their intentions. It may feel like love, but that's what I got for you. Hi, Samantha. How are you? Hi, Victoria. I wasn't sure if I said hi to you or not. ADHD brain. I forget easily. Christine, how does Steven feel about me, or is he still confused? Hi, Tanya. So, how does Steven feel about Christine, or is he still confused? Let's see. What does Steven feel about Christine? What does Steven feel about Christine? The cards are confused, so I don't know what kind of energy this is going to bring. We'll see here. Ooh, Christine. I do feel like he wants to contact you. Okay, that took some time to come out, but I do feel like Stephen wants to contact you or is thinking about contacting you. I do feel that. With the Page of Pentacles, I also feel like there's an energy about love. You know, Page of Pentacles is love and like a developing love. I do feel that. I do feel like he's thinking about it, but I do feel like he's still not 100% sure what his intentions are yet. But I do feel like he does want to reach out to you and discuss that. I don't know if he has or not, but you do have the King of Cups as well. So I do feel like he's kind of like analyzing the situation and like kind of say like questioning things like what is this? I still feel like he's trying to figure that out. No, I do feel like there's an energy about wanting to be open with you and wanting to, you know, be supportive towards you for some reason. I don't know if that is something that you discussed in previously, but um, I do feel like he has some emotional compassion towards you. You have the Knight of Swords, so even though I do feel like he wants to move towards you positive in a positive way, I do feel like he's kind of like holding back and not wanting to rush into things, even though the Knight of Swords is kind of like rushing into things. I do feel like even though he wants to for some reason, he's also really holding back. Like he's really trying to consider what his intentions are. He hasn't really figured that out yet, I feel. The King of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like he's trying not to be too impulsive, and I do feel like he is working on trying not to make any broken promises. He doesn't want to make promises that he can't keep, and he's kind of like trying to figure that out, you know. So I feel like he's a little bit less confused than what he was before, but there's still a little bit of, you know, that sort of energy is still seems to be around him right now. Hi, Lima. Paula, will DM approach me today and talk to me? Huh. Hello, will DM approach me today and talk to me? Let's see. You figured? Oh, that's good. Will DM approach me today and talk to Paula? Will DM approach? Ooh, for some reason the cards are. There's some wild energy going over here for some reason. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Will DM approach Paula today? Ooh. The Knight of Swords. I can feel that. I feel like the answer would be yes. I feel like he's feeling confident about you. Um, Four of Cups. Four of Cups too. I do feel like he feels like he's in need of some excitement. You know, I do feel like you know, he wants some excitement. You know, I do feel like I don't know if he's like ready for like a date or I don't know what this relationship is between the two of you, but I do feel like he's just ready to have like a good time. You know, I just feel like he's ready to take a break from whatever his responsibilities is and like you know, the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. I feel like a DM has been reminiscing about the past. So I don't know if like you remind them of somebody from your past or if he is someone from your past. You know, I just feel like there's some kind of like connection between your past or his past that is being brought forward for some reason. You have the Seven of Wands in the dark, so I do feel like there's an energy about him wanting to open up to you, but at the same time, opening up to you kind of makes him feel a little bit overwhelmed and maybe not knowing where to start. Um, yeah. I'm also feeling like there's an energy about him trusting people. I feel like there's a little bit, I don't know if he has trust issues or is like struggling to trust his own intentions towards you. You know, there's just a little bit of that energy going on. That's what I got for you, Paula. You're welcome. Will DL Chris VF? Oh. Will DL Kiss VF? I don't know why I'm struggling to read that. This is for 24. When will DL Kiss VF? Let's see. When? Let's see. When? As a fool, I feel like when is a good opportunity to do so. The fool, looking for that good opportunity, taking that chance when you're ready for it. Four of Wands, I feel like it's not when it's going to be around other people. I do feel like it's going to be like when away from any social events or like, in private is what I'm feeling here. I do feel like there's also an energy about like trying to find something new to be inspired by. So I don't know if they're like looking for a special occasion or something like that, but I do feel like they're trying to find that motivation. The moon, ooh, yeah, I feel like they don't know when, but I do feel like that is something that that one of them is thinking about for sure. That's some good energy. Hi, Vanita. How are you? Halima, what are Nikhil's future actions after he goes back aboard? So what are Nikhil's future actions after he goes back aboard? Emperor. Ooh, the Emperor's in light, so that is some good intentions. Let's see. That is some good intentions. Ooh, there's some good energy here. For the Emperor, I do feel like he feels responsible. I do feel like he wants to take responsibility. And I do feel like at the present moment, his intentions are good towards you when he does come back. Halima, I do feel that for you. I do feel like he wants to like be stable, and I do feel like his actions when he comes back from being aboard is like to be responsible, to have stability and like be on top of things. I do feel like he wants to take actions towards you as well. With the Two of Pentacles in the dark, though, um, I do feel like when he does come back, there is going to be some unknowns. I do feel like the alignment may be a little bit off when he does return. I'm also feeling there's an energy about his limited options or limited I don't know, opportunities or whatever that is going to be towards him afterwards. So I do feel like there will be a little bit of a change for him for some reason whenever he comes back. There is the Knight of Wands as well in the light. With the Knight of Wands, I do feel like there is an energy around some passion and wanting to be charming and wanting to be adventurous. I do feel that. I do feel like he is planning on having some good intentions towards you. Just keep in mind that their energies around him may change. This is the energies that are currently, that is being picked up right now. Anything can change the energies. The Eight of Wands is in the dark as well. So I do feel like there's an energy about being a little bit frustrated and restless and some low energy going on there, but I do feel like this is kind of like an energy to expect after he comes back. That's what I got for you. That's a lot of energy. You're not a jealous person, though? Huh. I don't think I meant you were a jealous Amara. Huh. New love. Hi, new love. How are you? Macaroni. General reading for Macaroni. Hi, Ariana. How are you? A general reading from Macaroni. The Fool. Ooh, general reading. There's some interesting energy here. It's a new moon, so the new moon, can throw anybody's energy off a little bit. I gotcha. The Fool here, I do feel like there is an opportunity for you, or I feel like there's going to be a chance to do something. I do feel like there's an energy about you being optimistic moving forward. I do feel like there's an energy that they really want you to have an open mind. I'm really feeling this, like have an open mind. You know, don't be afraid to do something spontaneous. Don't be afraid to take a risk in doing something. I feel that. I do feel like there's a little bit of stress. I don't know if you've been like, hanging on to I don't know what, but I do feel like there's energy about like, you don't need to hang on. You can try it out, see how it goes. You have the Four of Wands too, so I don't know if like you've been working on some like personal goals or like just trying to play it safe. But I do feel like there is going to be like some sort of personal celebration for you. So I don't know if you're going to like achieve something that you've been working on or make progress in an area that you've been thinking about. You have the Lovers in the Dark, so I'm just feeling like you're at a crossroads though. So I don't know if this crossroads is with a situation or an actual person, but I do feel like whatever this energy is, I do feel like it's important to have open communication and like make sure whatever you're communicating is coming through clearly and making sure the other person is really fully understanding what you're trying to communicate towards them. I feel like there may easily be an opportunity that could be overlooked. I feel like that may be related to like keep an open mind, like be aware that someone may um, misunderstand you or you may misunderstand them. It could go both ways in whatever the situation is. You have the Knight of Pentacles, so I do feel like there's an energy about being productive and being on top of things and like really having that clear focus. I do feel again that there's a little bit of love in this situation. I don't know if the situation is like a love, like a lover, or kind of like something that with a friend or a family member that's kind of like really close to you. Coworker, maybe even with the Pentacles. Pentacles could be work and business, family. So I do feel like that. So just remember to stay grounded, have an open mind, be aware of any miscommunications moving forward. I am doing great. Victoria, what is the unexpected financial challenge you saw about regarding okay, regarding the question. Okay, what is the unexpected financial challenge you saw? Let's see. What is the unexpected financial challenge from the last question? What was that challenge for Victoria? Hi, Dottie. How are you? I'm Canadian. I live in Canada. Let's see. There we go. For Victoria. Ooh. I feel like your energy has definitely changed from like yesterday. Like, do you see this? I don't know. The new moon is like giving you some like good energy, absorb that. you know, Maybe go outside and like really absorb that new moon energy today. Yeah, the Two of Cups, huh? For the Two of Cups, it's like love, romance, passion, connecting, making progress, and being successful. That is some like good energy. I don't know what that energy is for you, but take it. You have the Temperance in the Dark though, so I do feel like there's a little bit of an alignment. So I don't know if this is your alignment that's off or somebody else around you. I know this isn't really answering your question, but there's just so much energy going on with you right now. I do feel like there's an energy about Having some patience. Again with the Temperance being the dark, I do feel like there's a change, and I feel like this has something to do with being imbalanced, or like not having enough patience, or like something is not working out for you. I'm not sure what that is. Because this is so good, but then it's like something is not working. You have the Page of Wands, so I don't know if like somebody's going to be helping you out, but I do feel like the Page of Wands generally represents that somebody else is going to be influencing you and some sort of thing. Yeah, I do have an energy about. I feel what this energy is. Like the Page of Wands as well could be like having being inspired and like having a passion and confidence. I don't know what happened to my screen. I'll try to get it back. I'm just gonna refresh. Hopefully that works. Yeah, I just feel like there's a little bit of a passion. Like I don't know if it's like a passion for a project or passion of an idea, but I do feel like you're gonna have an idea, and this idea is gonna like help you to be creative and figuring out what this temperance is in the dark. I just feel like this may be your challenge here, is like trying to figure out what this is. I don't know what it is exactly. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so luck is on your side. So I do feel like whatever it is, you are going to be able to figure it out and make it work for you. Yeah. Sorry that didn't really answer your question very specifically, but I do see that you're going to have strength and I know what it's about. Yeah, I don't know. I only read on energies. Like I'm not a psychic. I am an intuitive reader. So I read people's energies. So I can't like visually see what the problem is, but I just see that whatever the problem is going to be like a change for you. I feel like whatever this change is going to require you to have some patience and some focus to figure things out. But you do have a lot of cards here that say that luck is on your side, and I feel like with the Page of Wands, you are going to be able to come up with some creative ideas on how to work around it to figure that out. So I don't know if it's going to be like an unexpected bill or whatever that is for you. You're welcome. Yeah, I know there's a lot of different tarot readers out there. Some are psychic, some are intuitive readers, some just memorize the cards. But I'm an intuitive reader. I pick up on energies. I feel I say what I feel. Gator, what are H's current thoughts, next actions towards Gator? What's going on with Gator and H's current thoughts and next actions? Thank you, Karen. There we go. For the Two of Wands, I do feel like H is like trying to figure out what his next actions are. Like he's literally trying to figure that out. Two of Wands is like planning your future, like looking out the window and like, what is next? What is this? What is going on here? I do feel like he may have some choices. I do feel like he's trying to make the right decision and whatever that is for him, trying to move forward in that kind of light, just trying to figure things out. With the Six of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy about like trying to like give and take a little bit. So I don't know if he has like like H has other responsibilities or whatever's going on with him. I do feel like he's trying to like balance it all, trying to balance maybe your energy or just balancing, trying to get into a relationship or whatever that is for him. I just feel like there is that sort of um, thing going on. Then you have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is in the dark. So I do feel like he's like working, like really focused on his responsibilities. If he's not working, I do feel like he's trying to work or he's just trying to trying to figure things out. I do feel like that he's in a need of a balance, and I do feel like he's trying really hard to control his feelings. I don't know really what that means for H, of why he's trying so hard to control his feelings. I do feel like there's a big energy about him trying to figure out what his next actions are towards you. There's a Six of Cups in the dark. I feel like he's kind of like focused on time and like trying to figure out how to move forward and how much time that's going to take. But I also feel like there's an energy about him being stuck in the past. I don't know if he's like stuck or hang up on like old situations or old people, like old, I don't know, interactions. But I do feel like he's kind of like stuck there and like trying to move forward. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy where he's missing someone. So I don't know if somebody's passed away recently, or if it's just something that is stuck in his head. But I do feel like that person is trying to come forward. I know that's not the message is for you. So, but yeah, there's some kind of energy that is taking away his focus right now. But I do feel like he is trying to decide what that focus is. Thank you, Victoria. Hi, Crow's Nest. How are you? What's feelings and interactions when reaching back? Reaching back. Will he be deceptive? So this is for unique. What's S feelings and intentions when reaching back out? Will he be deceptive? Let's see. What is S's feelings and intentions for unique? The Ten of Cups is in the dark. The Ten of Cups in the dark. I do feel like there is a new beginning, or a new beginning of how S is feeling. I do feel like whatever the intentions are towards you, I do feel like they've been changing. I don't feel like that is necessarily a bad thing. I don't feel like that at all. I do feel like he's kind of like concerned, or is a little bit worried about a miscommunication. So I don't know if like you had a discussion with him, or if he's wondering if S misunderstood you, or wondering if you misunderstood them. Tarot roles can always be reversed in these energies. So I don't know what that is, but I do feel like he's confident in whatever it is anyways. You have the Ace of Cups. So I do feel like there is love and good intentions towards you. I do feel like there is a lot of respect. And I do feel like there is a beginning of something here. I do feel like he's ready for what is to come next. I do feel like he's kind of like hesitant a little bit, or S is like hesitant a little bit. Sorry, I don't mean to say genders. I just kind of sorry about that. But the Chariot, I do feel like whatever the path is between you and S is the right path. Whatever that journey is for you, I do feel like you're both going in the right direction with this. There is a lot of love, a lot of strength, a lot of confidence, a lot of respect going on here. That's what I got for you. Will he be deceptive? Um, that's the energy I got. I don't know if that answers any of your questions or not. if anybody's new here, I do new moon readings if that is something you want as well. Dottie, please can you tell me what spirit guides want me to know? Okay, so what does Dottie's spirit guides want her to know? If Dottie's spirit guides want to come and give Dottie a message, what does Dottie need to know? What does Dottie need to know? Lovers. Ooh. That one wanted to come out. I don't know what that is about, but this is what they have for you. Lovers. I feel love. I feel a lot of love. I don't know if you're in a relationship or thinking about being in a relationship, but I do feel like there is a lot of love. I feel like your spirit guides want you to know that you're loved, and yeah. I feel like you also have choices, and I do feel like whatever these choices are, you need to have like a clear, good, open communication about it. Um, I don't know if this is like a job situation for you or like a romance love situation for you, but I do feel like there's some sort of commitment that is available to you or maybe available to you soon. But I do feel like whatever that is, like do have some um, clear communication about whatever that is for you. You have the Page of Swords in the dark, so I do feel like there's an energy about um, not going too fast, and I feel like there's a little bit of a struggle. I don't know if like it's your energy or somebody else's energy around you about someone struggling to express themselves towards you, or if it's the other way around. But there is that sort of energy. I do feel like there's an energy from someone as well. Is like to be careful of someone who may be all talk and no action kind of thing. I don't know what that is for you, but you have the Knight of Wands as well. So I do feel like there's an energy. There's like a high energy. There's a high energy about being impulsive. But I feel like the impulse, whatever it is, whatever this impulsive energy is, I do feel like it's kind of a good energy at the same time. Um, mhm. I feel that. No, for the devil. I wondered why the devil came out with the devil and the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is in the dark. The Knight of Swords in the dark, I feel like your name is Grace. Okay, gotcha. I do feel like there is an energy. There's like some confusing energies. I don't know if you know what any of the thing that I'm saying to you is. I feel like there's a couple different things going on here. There's a lot of different energies. For the Knight of Swords, in the dark, I do feel like there's a little bit of unfocus. And again, there's a couple energies about being impulsive, thinking too fast, making a big change. So I don't know if there's a big change coming that they're worried that you're going to overlook and not really catch on. I don't know if you're going to miss an opportunity from not understanding that this is an opportunity. Like, I don't know if someone's trying to give you an opportunity and you're not really catching on that it is an opportunity for you, kind of thing. Um, but I also feel like there's a warning about somebody else. I feel like there's somebody else. I don't know if there's somebody else that you've been talking to or somebody else um, that you haven't met yet that you need to be aware of, you know? I do feel like whoever this person is does not have good intentions towards you. I feel like they may be misleading you or trying to trick you into something. So I don't know what that is for you. But I do feel like that is something that they want you to know. Karen, new moon reading. Ooh, new moon reading for Karen. Okay, for the new moon reading, the Nine of Swords represents details that you need to notice. So what you need to notice, Karen, I feel like what you need to notice is kind of like your self-doubts and um, anxiety. I don't know if you've been worried about something, or if your subconscious mind is worried that you're worried about something, but I do feel like whatever that is, they want you to take notice of that, of how you're feeling, like your mental health and all of that. I do feel like the new one wants you to take notice of that and like focus on those details right now. You have the Six of Wands in the dark. This is where you need to step back and not put a lot of focus and energy into the Six of Wands. I feel like for you that is about, um, I don't know if you've been worried about some broken promises or not being able to complete something that was meant to be that you wanted to complete, or like something you didn't finish. I feel like whatever that was, you don't need to finish it. It's not worth your time and energy to focus on that right now. You have the Seven of Wands. This is where you need to put your effort. So that's no effort, and this is your effort. It's the Seven of Wands. So I do feel like the Seven of Wands, I'm feeling an energy about like really focusing on your subconscious mind and like really working on um, figuring out what is worrying you or causing you anxiety or stress, whatever that is. I do feel like there's an energy like wanting you to, I don't know, meditate or something. I know meditating is not always easy for everybody. But I do feel like it's just like taking time to do something that will inspire you and maybe get you busy from taking that focus from being stuck in your head kind of thing, if that is something you are working on. The Seven of Wands too, I do feel like there's a bit of a challenge coming for you. But I feel like whatever that is, don't give up on it. Like this is something you need to put your focus on. So whatever's been challenging you, I do feel like it's something you do need to put your attention and focus on. I feel like there's an energy, but it wants you to be determined in getting this done. For the Ten of Cups, this is how to anchor your dreams. So this is what is going to help you get to your dreams or get to where you want to be. For the Ten of Cups, even though the Ten of Cups is in the dark, I do feel like um, it's your ability to trust your intuition and like your ability to trust again. I don't know if you know what that is for you or not, but I do feel like there's an energy about um, working on your commitments and working on balancing your success and like have time for fun and romance and that sort of thing, you know? Yeah. Accurate girl. Thank you. That was the new moon. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Jean, new moon reading. Yes, new moon reading for Jean. Let's see. New moon reading for Jean. New moon reading for Jean. Ooh. Let's see. These ones wanted to come out. New moon reading for Jean. So for the Page of Swords, this is the details you need to keep your focus on. You know, this is what we need to look out for. Look for the details for this, for the Page of Swords. I do feel it's like, you know, put your focus on being curious, experimenting, being energetic, you know, focus on having that free spirit. And I feel like, you know, focus on your ideas. I feel like you have a love of ideas, and whatever your ideas are, I do feel like there's an energy like, you know, focus on that. Do you have a great idea? Go with it, you know? The Fool is something where you need to step back. So the first thing I felt is like take a step back from chaos. I don't know if chaos is something that you've been putting your focus on or not, but I do feel like there is an energy also about taking like instead of like taking a chance and like taking a risk. I do feel like this is something you need to take the moon wants you to take a step back from. So take a step back from like doing anything that's too risky or something, I feel like now is not the time to take a chance on something that you're not certain of. That's what the moon wants you to know. The Ten of Pentacles, this is where you do put your focus on. So don't put your focus on that. Put your focus on the Ten of Pentacles instead. The Ten of Pentacles is kind of like, your family and finances and that whole situation, making sure that you're balanced between your work life, your home life, and that kind of situation. I do feel like there's a focus about making money, family time, traditions, and like working on making yourself feel good and building a strong foundation for yourself is where you need to put your focus right now. You also have the Emperor. The Emperor is how to anchor your dreams, how to make your dreams um, possible, and that sort of thing. So I do feel like there is an energy about putting your focus into being stable and using your instincts and using your leadership skills to take action and moving forward to make your dreams possible. So, if there's something that you've been thinking about doing, I feel like now's the time to do it. Now's the time to put your time and energy and focus into that. That's what I got for you. I like peace and tranquility. There you go. No chaos. So you're good at that then. You're already on track on not putting your focus into that then. That's awesome. So many things. You're welcome. And Lourdes, what's coming towards me at work? What's going on at work for Lourdes? Nine of Wands, For the Nine of Wands. For the Nine of Wands, I feel like there's an energy about someone's going to be testing your boundaries a little bit, but I feel like at the same time you're going to have that focus and determination to get through it, whatever that is. So I don't know if like somebody or something is going to be like testing you, testing your patience is what I feel like. This for at work. I don't know what that is for you. Maybe you know what this is, but there's also the Five of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like there might be a little, you're going to also have the chance to release some tension. And I do feel like you're really good at avoiding conflict. So I feel like you got this. I feel like this isn't really going to be much of a big deal for you. I do feel like you can manage this. It's kind of an energy that is being picked up here. For the Nine of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy about having a good work week. The Nine of Pentacles is like abundance, luxury, making money, independence, and accomplishment energy. I do feel like that is coming for you. I do feel like you're going to be able to reach your goal for the week. You also have the Devil. The Devil is in the dark, so I don't know if you're going to be like tempted in wanting to skip work for a day or something, or whatever that energy is for you. I do feel like maybe being tied down, maybe work is going to make you stay a little bit later than usual. I don't know what this is, this energy for you. But the Devil, I just feel like is going to be like tied up with other responsibilities, or something may just take a little bit longer for you to finish than you're anticipating. Hi, Heaven. How are you? Tanya, what were G's thoughts? I don't know why I didn't read that right. What were G's thoughts today about me? So this is for Tanya. What were G's thoughts about Tanya today? What was G's thoughts about Tanya today? For the Nine of Swords, I do feel like there is an energy of like So you're trying to figure out, like, is this love or lust? Like, kind of like feeling like there's an energy around, like, what is this exactly, this energy, you know? Just feeling like there's a little bit of questions. Um, hmm I feel like there's a little bit of self-doubts going on there, so I don't know if they're, like, doubting themselves for some reason. But you also have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is also in the dark, huh? I feel like they're just in this kind of like energy where they can't focus, or they can't see what's coming. They can't see the bigger picture of whatever this is between you and Jade for some reason. I'm not sure if it's just like the current energy. I don't know if he's like was thinking of other things and not really focused on them seeing it, like not really all. I don't know. I don't know what this energy is. It's kind of confusing. I don't know if you know what this is. The King of Wands. For the King of Wands, I do feel like there's energy about wanting to be productive and wanting to take action, wanting to have passion, and like wanting things, like wanting to have this vision, you know? I feel like he's wanting to see the two of you together, or seeing, you know, I do feel like he did want to see you. It's just he doesn't know where that is going at the moment, or like I don't know what, if you talk to each other or what that energy was. I just feel like it's kind of like still in his mind, like what was this? I feel passion, I feel inspired, I feel like I want this, but at the same time they're like kind of stuck in their head, like what is this? Is this love, lust? Like what is this? Are we just friends? Like what is this? The Judgment. So I do feel like whatever this is kind of like a new start for you. So I don't know what your relationship is, if this is like used to getting together, or was like the next step in your relationship together. Um, but I do feel like the energy just wants you to be yourself, Tanya. Like I just feel like a strong energy. Just be yourself. I feel like G just wants to see the true self. So I don't feel like you need to do anything special when you see him again or talk to him again. Just like be your genuine self. I feel like that is a strong energy that he is looking for right now. You pulled back? Oh, okay, I see. I gotcha. That's what that is then. Okay. So this is your energy, maybe. Now, tarot roles can always be reversed. I just read the readings. Okay. Yeah. I do feel like he does want something, and I do feel like, you know, just wants you to be yourself is what I'm feeling. Yeah, well, I'm sure you had your reasons, Tanya. Whatever it was, you know, stick to your intuition, stick to your instincts of how to deal with the situation. New start? Okay. Hmm. Vanita, will I be moving this year? 2023. Will Vanita be moving this year? Let's see. Ooh, Two of Pentacles. I do feel like you're going to have some choices. I feel like I can see you doing like multiple things at once. So I don't know if that like is like an energy of like you packing, because I can like feel that. I just feel like you're doing like hurrying up and doing a bunch of things. So I'm feeling like maybe I could feel you like packing. Like I can see that, because I just feel like you're doing so many things at once and trying to get things ready. You have the Empress as well. For the Empress, I do feel like you're going to be moving in like a positive direction. I do feel like this is a new opportunity for you. Um, I feel like whatever this opportunity is for you, you're going to grow from this. You're going to learn things from this. I do feel like you have the power to take action to doing whatever this is. You know, I do feel like it's going to bring out your creative side as well. Maybe packing may be a little bit creative, you know, how to fit everything in a box. I gotcha. I know moving is not the funnest thing to do. The Ten of Cups, I do feel like there is an energy. Even though the Ten of Cups is in the dark, I do feel like there's, I don't know if there's going to be like, if your family is gonna like resist this move from you. I just feel like there's gonna be some kind of like issues with the family. I don't know if like family is not gonna be able to help you. Like I don't know what this is with the family. Like I really don't know. I just feel like there's gonna be something with the family. Um, maybe not being able to depend on them for something or other. I'm not sure what that is. Or a miscommunication between you and your family. Yeah, I don't really know what this energy is. The Seven of Cups is in the dark. So I do feel like there's going to be some choices and some planning that's going to have to be involved here. I feel like there's some waiting. So I don't know if the move is going to take a little bit longer than you're anticipating. Maybe it'll happen more like in 2024, but that's not really that far away, actually. We're almost halfway done September, so um, maybe it'll be a little bit after January. Um, but I do feel like there's an energy that you're going to be determined. You're not going to give up. You're going to get this done. You're going to plan for it. Yeah, I do feel like there's a little bit of a money management that may delay things a little bit for you. I'm not sure what that is, but that's what I got. Oops, all the cards want to take a break. I'll be back in 1 second. Nita, will Mustafa reach out? Will Mustafa reach out to Nita? Let's see. Ooh. Will Mustafa reach out to Nita? For the Two of Cups. I feel like Nafasa is a little bit withdrawn right now. That's just the energy I'm feeling right now. I do feel like I'm not really sure if he's going to reach out to you. I just feel like right now the current energy is that Mustafa is like I don't know if he's like taking a break or just like not feeling up to I don't know what that energy is for you, but I do feel like just wanting to withdraw himself from maybe just being social right now. You also have the High Priestess in the dark. With the High Priestess in the dark, I feel like there might be things about him that you don't know. I do feel like there's a little bit of questionable intentions going on here. I'm not sure if you're aware of that or not. You have the King of Cups too. For the King of Cups, I do feel like he's trying to control his emotions and like trying to find his balance. I do feel like he's trying to connect his thoughts and feelings together, and they're just not balancing right now. Yeah. For the Nine of Wands in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about being stubborn and not wanting to compromise. I just feel like he's kind of like struggling. I'm not sure what the struggling is for Mustafa, but I do feel like there's a little bit of a struggle there, you know. But that's what I got for you. With the King of Cups, I do feel like he does care about you, he does respect you. I even feel like there's a little bit of love there towards you. I just feel like there's other things in his mind that's going on right now. Well, you're welcome, Vanita. Crow's Nest. Hi, Jessica. What will Hugo's next actions be towards Jessica in the next week? Ooh. What are Hugo's next actions towards Jessica in the next week? let's see. Hugo's intentions and actions towards Jessica. Let's see. For the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords is in the dark. I feel like Hugo, I don't know if Hugo's been like feeling a little bit unproductive or just kind of like low energy at the moment, but I'm feeling like his energy is not really high right now. I'm also feeling like things are changing for him. I do feel like there's a beginning. So I don't know if this is the beginning between you two in the next stage of whatever your relationship is. But I do feel like he wants to take it forward in a step of like something new. You know, it may not be like a new relationship, like whatever your relationship is. I just feel like it's kind of like something new. His energies and intentions are changing. You have the Lovers in the dark too. I feel like the Lovers in the dark is kind of just like Hugo may be focusing his energy on himself right now because I just feel like there's a little bit of low energy where he's trying to like figuring out what that is for him. You have the Knight of Pentacles, so I do feel like there is a connection between the two of you. I really feel that. No, I just don't know what this energy is. The Knight of Pentacles and it's about being productive and like wanting to work things out and like keeping his focus. I also feel like there's an energy about playing it safe though. So I don't know if that is something Hugo is doing. You have the Three of Wands as well. I feel like for the Three of Wands, I am feeling like there's an energy that he wants alone time with you or like wants to just talk to you, just you, for some reason. I also feel like there's energy around wanting some energy and wanting to find some um a connection. I don't know if he's like I'm not sure what that energy is, but it's kind of like yeah. For Three of Wands as well, I feel like there's an energy about playing it small, like not really having a lot of confidence moving forward. Let's try to clarify on that. What is Hugo's next moves and actions towards Jessica? Why is there all this low energy? Hmm. Justice, he's trying to find his balance within his alignment. The Justice is kind of like about learning from mistakes and like trying not to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. I do feel like that. I do feel like he's trying to like figure out what is right. So I don't know what this is for you, but I do feel like he's like trying to be like really careful and trying to do the right thing and trying to take the right next actions towards you and like trying to have the right intentions towards you. I just feel like there's a lot of figuring things out within his energy. Yeah, he's trying to be sure of his next steps. Yeah, I feel like he's stuck in his head there. That makes sense. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. New love. Can you describe the guy I will be in a committed relationship with? Ooh. Who will new love be in a committed relationship with? Who will new love be in a committed relationship with? The Fool. The Fool. I feel like this person may lack experience. But I feel like maybe that is just because they're not used to being with somebody who is like you for some reason. Maybe you're a different type of person than what they're used to being with. But I just feel like they're going to feel like they don't have enough experience for this. I don't know why, but I kind of feel like, maybe it's just a little bit of immaturity going on here. Maybe just seeing you or being with you is going to make them feel a little bit immature, make their little childish character come out a little bit. You have the temperance. The temperance is in the dark, huh? For the temperance in the dark, I feel like when you first meet them, it's not going to be love at first sight. Maybe it's going to be something that is going to grow into a love. I just feel that because I feel like when you meet them, um, they may be going through some things. Yeah. Huh. But I feel like whenever you meet them, they're gonna be going through the healing phases though. So I feel like it's gonna be like already past by the time you meet them, or whatever that is. But with the Temperance in the Dark, I feel like there's an energy about um looking for change, wanting something different. Like even though you're gonna be different for them, I do feel like they're looking for something different to begin with. You also have the Seven of Swords. But Seven of Swords, I just feel like they're gonna I just feel like they're gonna have like a lot of ideas and just be someone who is very in their heads. So I also feel like this person may be like a air sign, like a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I do feel like they're very logical more than listening to their intuition. It's like, they just go with what's on their mind. They don't really pay much attention to their intuition, or they're not focused on their spirituality or anything like that, is what I feel like. Ariana, what advice do I need right now when it comes to my love life? Ooh. What advice does Ariana need right now when it comes to her love life? What does Ariana need to know right now? Hi, Mike. How are you? What does Ariana need to know about her love life right now? Hi, Kyrie. How are you? Holy, the cards are just picking themselves for you. There we go. Temperance, huh? The Temperance is in the dark. I feel like there's been a clash of interest. I don't know if this is if you're talking about a relationship that you're in already, but I do feel like there's a little bit of having patience for someone, or someone trying to have patience for you. Tarot roles can always be reversed. Just feeling like there's a little bit of clash of interest, a little bit of off your alignment. I just feel like the balance between your intuition and your mind is just a little bit off, or maybe it's the other person. You have the High Priestess as well, so I do feel like there's a little bit of struggle of listening to your intuition and like trying to see that vision of what's coming. I do feel like you have had some valuable connections. I feel like that is something you need to know. I do feel like there is a need for you to trust your instincts and trust your intuition. But I do feel like there might be a little bit of a situation where you need to stay calm and not have an overactive imagination or overactive thought for some reason. You also have the Nine of Pentacles. For the Nine of Pentacles, I do feel like there is some abundance and love and that sort of thing coming your way. I do feel like someone is, I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but I do feel like there is someone who is working hard and trying to make money and trying to contribute to whatever that is for you. I do feel like they're trying to be accomplished and they're trying to work on their independence. You do have the Eight of Cups in the dark. So I feel like there's an energy around being stagnant a little bit and kind of like feeling a little lost or anxious. But I feel like the anxiousness is kind of like fear above the unknown. But I also feel like there's an energy about trying again. So I don't know if this is like a relationship that you've had before that they're kind of suggesting, like, try it again. Maybe it didn't go well the first time, but with the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, I do feel like there is some kind of connection where they want you to try it again or try something again. Only you know what that is. Hi, Bella. Walla? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Current feelings of Mikwadar? I'm so sorry if I'm saying all of this wrong. I'm horrible with names. Please tell, no contact. Okay, so current feelings of Mikwadar towards Waja. I'm hoping I'm saying this right. What are the current feelings? Current feelings, no contact. I do feel like they want to have some alone time. I just feel like they're in need of some alone time right now. Yeah. The Seven of Pentacles, I do feel like they're trying to figure out if they're going to give up or not. I feel that energy. They're trying to figure out, like, do I give up on this or do I like put some energy and focus into it? I feel like they're kind of like contemplating that or trying to do some self-reflection on what their next moves are or what they're thinking for, that kind of thing. And you also have the Hierophant. So I don't know if they're going through like a learning phase right now. If they're trying to learn things about themselves and trying to connect with their intuition, trying to connect with themselves spiritually. With the Hermit and the Hierophant, I do feel like they're going through some kind of spiritual thing within themselves, or trying to connect themselves with their, like what I said, their instincts and their intuition, and like trying to listen to see how they feel moving forward. So I do feel like they are thinking about you. I do feel like they are wondering about you. I feel like they're just kind of like trying to figure things out. There is the Fool, so I do feel like they're kind of like being optimistic and they're trying to figure out should they take a chance. They're trying to figure out all these sort of things. And I feel like they're trying to be positive, but there's a little bit of a struggle there with trying to be positive and having that open mind. You're welcome, Ariana. I don't know if that made any sense, but Salima, what's the spirit trying to advise me about Canal? Okay, so what are spirit trying to say about Canal? What is spirit trying to say about Canal? For the Page of Swords, I do feel like there's an energy about being curious and trying to experiment and having that free spirit. So I don't know if this is Canil's energy where he's just kind of like trying to experiment, trying to figure things out, trying to, weigh their options. Yeah. You have the Nine of Swords as well. So I do feel like Spirit wants you to know that they're trying to let go of anxiety. I do also feel like maybe Kendall may be having trouble sleeping, or maybe been having some dreams that are kind of like making him reflect on those dreams or thoughts that's going on in his mind. I do feel like whatever this is, that they're kind of like working on um, trying to be honest with themselves. I feel like they have like some inner turmoil kind of going on within themselves for some reason. But you also have the Seven of Pentacles, so I do feel like they're trying to plan something. They're trying to plan what their next steps are, or what their intentions are towards you. I do feel like they're trying to think about it. They're really trying to, I feel like they're not ready to give up on what it is. They're just trying to take a pause and try to figure things out. There is the moon. The moon is in the dark though, so I do feel like he's kind of blocked. I feel like he's blocked between fears. So I don't know if he's like scared about making a commitment towards you. Like I don't know what your relationship is together, but I do feel like there's a little bit of fears and like second guessing himself and like trying to like get past a difficult situation. But I feel like the difficult situation is just like all in his mind. Like I don't feel like it's like a real situation. That's him trying to figure things out in his mind on how to move forward. Yeah, that's what I got for you. Lucinda, will I get a job opportunity? Will Lucinda get a new job opportunity? Ooh, this jumped out of the middle. Luck is on your side. You're on track. I would say that is a yes. Let's see. Will Lucinda get the job opportunity? And welcome. That is a new name. Thank you for coming over. Strength. You got this. Wow, look at this. I do not see why you would not get a job opportunity. You know, you got the luck on your side, you have the strength, you have the courage, you have the determination. It's the strength card is also about listening to your animal instincts. So listen to your instincts when you're going to job opportunities and job, interviews is what I'm trying to say. Like, use your instincts, like really focus on their energy and their direction on where they're going when you're doing these interviews. You have the Chariot, so you are on the right path. You are doing the right thing. You're following your journey. You have the Page of Pentacles as well, so I do feel like someone is going to reach out to you. I do feel like you're going to get some good news soon. I do feel like whatever you're manifesting, you're going to manifest. You got this. The Page of Pentacles as well. I feel like you're developing your skills and you're sticking to your goals. I can feel that for you. That is some good energy. You had the best energy all night from everybody. That is awesome. It's a new moon, so new things, new beginnings are starting. Victoria, who S energy is it that you saw before that is coming in to help? Is it a friend or someone else? Okay. So whose energy is that I saw that is coming in to help Victoria? Is it a friend or someone else? Who is this energy? What is the energy of this person that is going to help Victoria? The Nine of Wands. For the Nine of Wands, is this in the dark? Huh. I'm feeling like you don't know this person because the Nine of Wands represents a secret. So I feel like you don't know this person yet. Um, the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, I do feel like there's an energy around a celebration. So I do feel like things are going to work out. And I'm not sure what exactly is going to work out for you, but I do feel like something is just going to work itself out. You have the Five of Pentacles as well. I do feel like, you may feel like you're stressed right now, but you're not locked into this. The key is right there. You can let yourself out. This may be a challenge for you. I feel like there's some worry and some hardship, but I feel like you're going to be able to make things better. You are going to be able to free yourself from whatever that is. You also have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is in the dark, so I do feel like this beginning may take a little bit of time, a little bit more time. I do feel like you may have access to some resources or an opportunity or something that you haven't really considered yet for some reason, and maybe this is the person that is going to help you realize that you do have opportunities or resources or something that you can use that will be helpful. That's what I have. I'm also feeling there's a little bit of an overwhelming energy around limitations. But I feel like that is something and I feel like this person is going to help you realize that you may have options that you haven't thought of. That's what I got. Lucinda, look, you're magical. 70% magical. You're rocking tonight. Patricia, new moon reading. Ooh, new moon reading for Patricia. New moon reading for Patricia. The Six of Cups. For the Six of Cups, this is what you need to take notice of. You need, this is the details you need to notice with the new moon. Is a Six of Cups, huh? I feel like it's like looking for, put some focus in looking in pleasures in the little things. Like sometimes we miss the little things, but I feel like take time to enjoy the fresh air outside or, and whatever that is for you. Like, take notice of the little things, and I feel like that is going to inspire you. I also feel like there is something, I don't know if there's like a reunion, if you're going to be like meeting someone from your past, or if this is something else that is just going to remind you of your past. But I feel like that is the details you need to keep your focus on. And the Ace of Swords, this is something that you need to take a step back from. So I don't know if there's like things that you've been trying to figure out and what's confusing you, but I feel like whatever that is, you don't really need to put your focus and energy into it. I feel like it's just something that you can let go of. You don't need to keep trying to figure it out. Whatever that is, I feel like it's just something that has come and come and gone that doesn't really require your time and energy. But the Nine of Cups, this is where you do need to put your focus and do need to put your effort in. And that's the Nine of Cups. So I do feel like this energy comes with like an abundance of luxury. I feel like it's about putting your focus and being accomplished and stable and balancing, your home life, your work life, and that sort of thing. I do feel like there's an energy about going back to work. Six of Cups can also be representing going back to work. I feel like the Nine of Cups is also saying like going back to work or just working. I don't know if you're working already, but I do feel like there is a strong energy about maybe moving up in the work that you have already, a raise or something. But I do feel like there's something that you're going to be more accomplished in that area. The Ten of Swords is how to anchor your dreams. So this is how to make your dreams that you're desiring to move forward in a positive way. I do feel like there's an energy about Ten of Swords is in the dark. I feel like your obstacles are going to be removed or like slowly being removed. I feel like there's an energy of like, don't forget, but don't keep hold of it either. So whatever this Ace of Swords represents for you, whatever is confusing you, you don't need to forget about it, but you don't need to focus on it either moving forward. And I feel like that will release some energy within yourself on how to move forward in a positive direction. You know, I do feel like there's a positive energy coming for you. And it's just about like you're releasing some thing that is kind of like heavy on your mind that you don't really need to put your focus and energy into right now. You know? I feel like, you know, to work on your anchor, your dream stuff is also about reevaluating yourself and like really pushing yourself to raise your standards a little bit, you know? Raise your standards a little bit. I think that's what the moon has for you. Who's, thank you. You're welcome. I don't know what the who's was for. Next. Young Buddha. Did my wife tell the person staying with us something sensual about me? Huh. Did my wife tell the person staying with us something sexual towards me? Is that what you mean? Okay. About me. Huh. Young Buddha. Young Buddha. What did young Buddha's wife tell the person staying with them? Let's see. The moon. Huh. The moon. With the moon, I feel like whatever it was, I feel like it was more about something they were worried about. You know, the moon is about facing fears. So I'm feeling more about something they were concerned about, maybe more of a question than a statement kind of energy. You also have the Nine of Cups. With the Nine of Cups, I feel like whatever they were talking about was kind of more about family, work kind of thing, because the Nine of Cups, I also feel like it might be about your relationship. They may have talking about you. I'm not sure if it's sexual or not, but I do feel like there may have been a conversation where you did come up in that. You know, the Nine of Cups could also represent that maybe it was something romantic. I'm not sure exactly what that conversation was. You have the Ace of Swords as well. So I feel like it was more about figuring things out and like trying to figure out something that was confusing them. Like I feel like it was more like questions rather than like statements, if that makes any sense. I do feel like they brought up something that was from the past. I don't know if it's about your past or your wife's past or the other person's past, but I feel like somebody's past was brought up here for some reason. Fabulous, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. That's what I got for you, young Buddha. I don't know if that answered your question or not, but Heaven, is Mike wanting to reconcile? Ooh, Heaven. Will Mike want to reconcile? Let's see. Will Mike want to reconcile with Heaven? You're welcome, young Buddha. Ooh, this is a lot of energy. The Three of Cups. I would say yes. I do feel like that is something that Mike is considering or at least thinking about if he hasn't put any action into it yet. I do feel like that is something that is on his mind. The Ten of Swords. I do feel like he is trying to make some positive decisions moving forward. I also feel like there is an energy about struggling with stuff. So I don't know if Mike is like struggling with other stuff besides you, but I do feel like there's a little bit of like other things that are kind of like like taking up rent in like his intuition and mind sort of thing, you know? Yeah, I'm not sure if this involves you or not. You have the Page of Cups as well. So with the Page of Cups and the Three of Cups, I do feel like he does want to reach out to you and does want to have a conversation with you. What exactly the conversation is, I do feel like that is something. The moon, represents some illusions. So I feel like there might be some things about Mike that you're not aware of, or there might be things that Mike feels that he's unaware of with you. So I don't know if he's going to reach out with you with some questions or reach out with you with some concerns that he may have that may be affecting him personally. Whatever that is, I feel like he's kind of like just stuck in his head and like trying to figure things out, you know? I think there is a spot if you join now, Mike. Grace, can you tell me, is my boyfriend in love with me or wants to end things with me, please? Okay. This is for Grace. So does Grace's boyfriend in love with Grace or wants to end things? Let's see. What are Grace's boyfriend's intentions? Huh. Two of Cups, I definitely feel, Dottie, that, he does have good intentions. I do feel like he is in love. The Eight of Cups is in the dark though, but I feel like that is just kind of like hit there's a little bit of like fears or anxiousness about what is next. Like what is next in your relationship or what is next for them. I just feel like there's a little bit of anxiousness of not knowing where things are going. But with the Two of Cups, that represents love and romance and passion and happiness and growing success and that sort of thing. I do feel like there's a lot of respect here. Yeah, there's also the Five of Wands. I don't know if these guys have been having a little bit of a challenge being together. I don't know if there's like a little bit of a conflict going on between the two of you. Um, yeah, I kind of feel that a little bit. You also have the Justice. The Justice is in the dark. So I just kind of like feeling like your balance is off a little bit. Um, yeah. I kind of feel like there's energy that something is unfair. So I don't know if like you're the one that thinks something's not fair or if they're the ones that think something is not fair. But there is a little bit of that. But the Two of Cups, I do feel like there is a lot of love and a lot of connection going on there besides whatever else is going on. Thank you, Dottie. Kyrie, general message, please. Kyrie, general message for Kyrie. General message for Kyrie. Ooh, general message for Kyrie. Huh. For the King of Pentacles, I do feel like it's in the dark, so I do feel like there is some stubbornness going on. I don't know if that's your energy or somebody else, but I do feel like you're kind of in need of some balance. I don't know if you're like in need of some balance of like some fun with all your work that you've been doing. So, because I do feel like you've been working hard, or like I've been trying to work hard to keep up with all your responsibilities and all of that stuff. But I do feel like it's okay to have some fun. Have some fun. It's not all about work. You have the Eight of Cups in the light, so I do feel like there is an energy about letting go of some things that have happened in your past. Whatever happened in your past, you can just set it on fire and let it go. I feel like it's not serving you moving forward. You have the Knight of Cups in the dark, so I don't know if you're like looking for romance or like not really putting enough time and energy into a romantic situation that you have now, like a romantic partner or not, that I feel like needs a little bit more attention if you're not in that relationship. If not, I do feel like there's an energy about wanting to meet this guy. I just feel that for you. I just feel like in general you're just ready for like to have some fun, just ready to like, have a good time. I can feel that energy for you. You have the Ace of Wands. I do feel like there is a rush of energy, a rush of an opportunity or passion or romance. I do feel like there's something coming for you. Like I don't know if it is like a new partner or new job or a new adventure, but I do feel like there is a rush of energy of something coming for you. I feel like whatever this is, you're just going to inspire you, like recharge your batteries and just help you to be able to look forward, look forward and see the things that is going on. Oh, good night, Dottie. Oh yeah, I'm not offended. I don't get offended. I'm good. You're welcome. You're welcome, Kyrie, as well. Have some fun. Good night, Dottie. Oh, you're welcome, Unique. That's okay. I appreciate your visit. Bella, what does Danielle say to his friends about me? Ooh. What does Danielle say to his friends about Bella? What does Danielle say to his friends about Bella? What does Danielle say? Ooh, you got like the king and queen. Holy, there's some strong energy here. Two queens and a king. Huh. Well, I feel like he thinks the world of you. With two kings, two queens, like I feel like you're his queen. I feel like Danielle has like put you on a pedestal of some sort. I can feel like that. He thinks very highly of you. The King of Pentacles, I feel like King of Pentacles is kind of like, you know, having some success and like being a generous lover. I can feel that energy for you as well. But with the King of Cups, I do feel like he has unconditional love towards you. I do feel like he has some emotional compassion towards you. I do feel like sometimes he needs to control his feelings a little bit, but I feel like that is a good thing. I also feel like he wants to be like emotionally supportive towards you as well. You have the Queen of Swords as well. The Queen of Swords, I do feel like is very honest when he talks to people about you. And, I feel like he has nothing to hide and he's like proud of whatever it is about you that you do. I feel like I feel like he's a little protective of you as well. With the Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups is in the dark though. I feel like this is just because, um, I feel like this is just about him trying to control his own emotions and like not trying to get his emotions take over his. He's trying to like play it cool, like, you know, I just feel the energy for you. Um, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is also in the dark. So I do feel like I don't know if there's some unrealized, something you haven't realized about him or not. I don't feel like it's a bad thing, but I do feel like there's something. I don't know if it's about you or about him and his friends, but I do feel like there's something that he's a little bit hesitant about. Not really quite sure what that is, or if you know what that is, or some things that he just wants to keep to himself for right now. But that's what I got for you. Oh, I thank you, Dottie. I also put I put my blog. Some of my blogs are public. Not all of my blogs are public, but it's under his butterfly in the description. If you want to snoop me out, I guess. Oops, lost all the cards. There we go. Mike is an ex of mine out there that has a kid for me that I don't know about. Huh. I'm not a DNA doctor, but we could try to see what the cards have to say. Does Mike have a kid that he doesn't know about? Thank you, Dottie. I appreciate that. Waffles and maple syrup does sound delicious right now. Now I want that. So Mike, is there a kid out there that is Mike? Does Mike have a kid that's out there? Does Mike have a kid that is out there? For the Eight of Cups. Huh. For the Eight of Cups, I do feel like there is some kind of abandonment. So I don't know what that is for you. I don't know if you're like missing someone. I feel like there's a missing. So I don't know if like this is you missing someone. Maybe on your subconscious mind, they're not really realizing that you're missing someone. The Ten of Cups as well. Ten of Cups is in the dark. Ten of Cups in the dark. I do feel like there's some family drama. So I don't know. I'm not really sure if you have a kid that you don't know about. I feel like there might be a possibility, but I'm not sure. You have the Judgment. I feel like the Judgment is like something that you don't realize. Like something that's not, you're just not realizing about. The Fool, an opportunity. Huh. I don't know if this is like completely like a different energies. Um, okay. Well, the maple syrup kind of, I mean, the maple leaf is kind of like from a maple tree, so that's why I said maple syrup. Too funny. Good night, Dottie. Sweet dreams to you too. Yeah, so Mike, I don't know what you make of this, but it could be, but I'm not saying yes, and like I don't feel like any of the cards are saying yes either. It just kind of like, there is something that you've realized. So I feel like, I don't know. I do feel like there's missing, so I don't know if you're missing someone or like you're missing something, but maybe take a chance to look into it more, perhaps. The Fool's like, take a risk, take a chance, maybe look into it more. That's what I got for you, Mike. I guess the list is closed. I hope everybody has a good night. Yes, he does seem to hide his feelings and play it cool. He downplays his feelings. Okay, I gotcha. You're welcome, Bala. So, thank you everyone for joining me. And yeah, I appreciate everyone who comes out and supports me all the time. I appreciate that so much. And yeah, if you want to check out my Instagram or Discord or Twitter or oh, there's last one. Okay, I gotcha. I didn't know there was one more. I am sorry. I just read that the thing was closed. I am so sorry, Myra. I'm still here, Myra. If you're still here, I am so sorry. I got ahead of myself. I saw the list was closed, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm so sorry, Amira. Everybody wait for Amira. I don't know. Will I go back to Bayshore schools, and how many weeks and months should I wait to go back? Huh. So will I go back to Bayshore school, and how many weeks and months? Okay. Should Amira go back to Bayshore school? Should Amira go back to Bayshore school? Hmm. I would say yes, but let's just see what the cards have to say. With the Three of Pentacles, I do see you working together. So I do feel like I can do sense that this an energy about you going back to school for sure. I do feel that energy. The Three of Cups, it's like working together with other people, and like, at school is like being with other people. I could feel that. With the Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like there is a grounding energy. Like an energy of like wanting to have some personal growth and wanting to be practical and nurturing. I also feel like there's some things that you still need to learn. So I do feel like that is something that involves going back to school. You have the Empress as well. So an Empress is like, listening to your maternal instincts and like taking on some new opportunities and like working on growing, growing your whatever that is, growing your family, growing your success, growing your education. I can feel that for you. You have the Eight of Swords though. With the Eight of Swords, I am feeling like there's some kind of energy about, if you do back to school, it's kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't. So if you do go to school, it may not be 100% of what you're imagining, but if you don't go, there may be some regrets, so whichever way you decide. Like, I feel like there's nothing here that's set in stone. It's totally up to you and what your intuition is telling you. Um, and that's what is going on. But yeah, I do feel like there might be a little bit of second guessing yourself and like kind of afraid of what those next steps will be a little bit. But I do feel like there's energy like don't restrict yourself. You know, if you feel like going to school is a good idea, then go. If you have another opportunity, then look into that. But so will you go back to school? It's kind of like totally up to you. Like with the Three of Pentacles, like I said, I could feel like there's an energy of you working together or like being in a classroom. I do feel that energy with the Three of Pentacles. With the Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy about working on your self growth and like trying to put yourself in a better position moving forward. I do feel like this is an energy that is grounded and like totally up to you, like listening to your maternal instincts and whatever that is for you. I forget which order these were in, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. For the Empress, I do feel like the Empress is about growth and like working on, growing your family and growing your success, growing your education. So I do feel like there is a need for growing something. I do feel like there's new things that you need to learn and listening to your instincts, listening to your maternal instincts and what that is telling you. And the Eight of Swords is kind of like, um, it's kind of like that energy, if you go to school, it may not be 100% of what you're expecting. You may not lead you anywhere. But if you don't go, you may also have regrets. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing. So it's like totally up to you if you want to take this opportunity to growing your success or take another opportunity and see what happens. But I feel like no matter which one you pick, it's always going to be like, do I regret going back or do I regret not going? I just feel like you're going to be stuck in that kind of situation. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, that's just the energy. It's like it's totally up to you of where you want to put your focus into. That's what I got. Okay, now I'm done. I am so sorry. I'm ending it again. Thank you everyone for coming. I appreciate it. Also, like I was saying, that if you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Discord, I'm also on Threads now if you want to check that out. And I also have my blog that I write is in the description down below. Not all of my blogs are public yet, but there is a few that are public if you want to check those out. But yeah, I'll see you next time. I will be back live on Sunday if you want to come back and ask more questions for the week ahead or whatever questions you have. I will be back on Sunday, so I hope you have a good weekend. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.